Yeah, okay, then turn up. I thought my man's was about to turn up. I'm looking at it, he looking at me. I'm like, he's busy, he has another thing at that moment. We turn up, we back down to the wire. Hey, it was a big fight this weekend, man, and to say the least, we were all disappointed with the end. We all knew in our heart what the end was. Except maybe one person on the far end. He kind of like folded as we got a little closer to fight time. Because he knew in his heart for real too. He just didn't want to vocalize it. But Wilder and Fury had a fight, a top 5 trilogy fight ever, if you ask me. Top 5 trilogy fight. Well, yeah, top 5 trilogy fight. It's not a whole bunch of trilogy fights either, but top five trilogy fights. Number 1 probably Foreman Ali. Yeah. I can't think of any other ones actually. I'm trying to think.
I mean, they don't probably just based off name, right? But if you go,
it's been. Foreman Ali was crazy, bro. It's been some good ones. But nevertheless, I mean, Wilder fought his heart out. With his statement at the end, and we'll dig a little bit deeper into that in a second. As the show goes on, is he gave it his best, and I believe he did. But it wasn't enough. Wilder gave up too much weight during the fight. He came in at 218. Fury came in at 277. So I
238.
238. Who came in at 238?
Wilder.
Well, I mean, I meant to say, yeah. I thought he came in at 218. No, that was
the second fight.
You sure?
Yeah, he came in 238 because it was the heaviest he ever been.
Yeah. That must have been. I must have confused it. The second fight, he must have came in at 218. Then. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm confused. More. Okay, still then. That is. So that means fight night. He probably was still 238. Honestly, for him, he probably ain't put on 3-4 pounds, maybe 77, and that means Fury came in fight night probably about 285.
Probably. He showed it.
Yeah, it's about.
He looked sloppy.
Leaning on him, and he roughed him up, bro. He just roughed
beat him up.
After the second round. Really, he was winded.
Oh yeah, he was breathing out his mouth.
Yeah, he was breathing that tongue out like a tired dog.
I will say though, you did see the change in the first round. You saw he was trying to jab to the body. He was he was trying to box a little bit. He was moving his feet a little better. But yeah, by the time he got winded, that was out the window. He went right back to his old ways. It was that little fight though.
But you know what they say: once you get tired, unless you've done practice nonstop, once you get tired, muscle memory takes in.
Yep.
Yeah. We're like, okay, I got to land this big punch, and he fought a good fight. They didn't say when, but I believe he broke his hand because he did break his hand. I saw the X-ray; it looked very painful. Yeah, he broke his hand and a finger.
Damn.
I think he broke it on the second knockdown for that big head, boy. Yeah, I think he knocked it down. And he only got one tool in his toolbox. So once you took away that right hand, the fight was really over, and he was just kind of just out
drunk
out there. You know what I'm saying? And we was watching the fight. It was many times where we just was like, bruh, stay up. And I remember one time he got hit. Remember y'all? And his hands just dropped. He kind of like locked up when he kind of landed on Fury. He just was like, oh my God.
He was going down.
He's going down.
He stayed up.
I gained respect for him. A lot of people did have an issue with happened at the end now. He don't necessarily have to respect that man, but I do think what he should have did at the very least was tap his glove. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even after after hoop, you shake hands. You ain't got to give him the whole, you know what I'm saying, he should at least good fight.
Pound it up,
Yeah, good fight.
Like Fury said, he got some hate in his heart. I think he realized don't like Fury at all. Don't fuck with him at all. So I mean,
4 years ago he called him out though, and he got everything he asked for. Ass whoopings.
Yeah, I think if you want to be honest, I think he lost all 3 fights. If you want to be honest, that's me personally. I think he lost all 3 fights. But you're right. I do think I did gain respect for Wilder. His heart, he got a heart of a lion, heart of a champion for sure. But But yeah, I think they fought 10 times. I think Fury beat him all 10 times.
What's the name? Shannon Sharp said they fought 100 times.
Yeah.
I think Fury would win 100 times.
Yeah, I agree.
I think so too. He's just too much.
Yes, he has too many
tools in
the toolbox, and he's too skilled and he's too big.
I gained respect for Fury too. It's like honestly, during the fight, and we were all together, I wanted to hate Fury, but afterwards he's like, I told the guy he's great. He's the second best in the world. You know, so it's all good. I'm not surprised he didn't like me, and it's like, damn, how can I not like this guy? Yeah, like that part is, but it's like afterwards, it's like, bro, he's the second best. I'm just the best, and he showed it. Nobody right now can beat Tyson Fury in that division.
I would agree.
How
you feeling? Yeah. That's your boy. That's your boy, man.
I lost money off of it, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. Shout out to Water, man, for giving us a great fight, man. Great fight. You definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, like you said, it just wasn't the best. Obviously, the 277, that weight difference, obviously, is just what made the difference. I know you came in saying I'm benching 315, but that don't mean that when you got somebody throwing at, like, swinging at you, constantly. Knew it's hard, knew about it's hard, and he finally got what he wanted. He wanted to go out on the shield, and I think that fight goes all 12 if he doesn't break his right hand. Because once the fight was over, the score cards, they had it close. Whether he would have won, probably not. But I think he would have went distance because, like Josh said, once that right hand went down, it was over. Because that's all he had in his arsenal.
Yeah. And
we even seen it in a few rounds where Fury got caught with that right hand, but it wasn't as powerful as it was at the beginning of the fight, obviously, because it was broke.
I think he broke it in the fourth, though.
You think it was on
the second knockdown?
It's hard to say. I mean, only he'll come out and eventually say when he thought he broke it. But man, if this is the end of the Wilder era, it's been a hell of a run, especially for the 2000s, and I don't know where he would go. I don't know where he goes from here, because obviously, if you're not reaching for the top.
No, I'll tell you where he goes. I'll tell you what I want to see. And I didn't think I wanted to see it before. I want to see him go ahead and fight AJ. And he'll park AJ, too.
I was about to say that. You know,
AJ can outbox him, but he ain't got no chin. So he going to get
shown that.
So the punch that he hit Wilder hit Fury with, because Wilder's going to catch
a couple shots.
Yeah.
That was like,
he's going to catch you at some point.
Yeah.
He's putting AJ to sleep, though.
Yeah, because he ain't got no chin.
He's going to be here.
And he's going to catch him a couple times during the fight. Yeah, he going to go down.
Yep.
And you know what, now, after you're right. I would be willing to see that fight. I'd be willing to pay for that fight. I probably won't pay for it, but I'd be willing to watch that fight.
I actually paid for the fight this time, and I'm actually not upset that I paid for it.
No, it was a great fight.
But they said pay-per-view is about 600,000.
Damn, that's not too bad.
I didn't know that. I thought Fury would have got more. They said they both was 25 million apiece. So Wilder, I think he's 35.
Yeah, you got another fight or two left in him that I would want to see at least.
I think he can be champion. He could be champion again if Fury
loses to somebody or gives up the belt
or says what he wants, because he said he only had 3 more fights. And like I said, him just throwing with AJ losing his belts with the new guy who beat AJ, that just throws everything out of whack. Cause
AJ just, man, he messing everything up.
AJ got to get a rematch for them belts, which means what does Fury do? Fury's got to wait until that fight's over. Like time is running out for us to see Fury versus AJ, or even Wilder versus AJ. Time is running out, and I just don't know what's about to happen. But shout out to Deontay Wilder, man. It was a great fight. Definitely gonna go down as one of the best of all time, and arguably, I would say since Floyd went down, arguably you had to put Wilder up there as one of the most entertaining boxers since Floyd hung him up for good.
I would agree.
Because you had to say, and
box office.
And I think the only reason why he wasn't as big as he was because he's who he is. He's not, like I said, he doesn't have a relationship with the big names of boxing. He's not about the
kiss ass.
Basically kiss Floyd's ass or whoever it is, to make money.
Make them money, make them more money.
Because
to make him big.
Because at the end of the day, when you look at boxers, he's who guys love to hate, basically.
Yeah, but if he would have got with a Floyd,
he would have been
even bigger. But then he probably would have saw the fights we wanted to see, though. Because one thing I will say about he'll fight who the fans want to see him fight. I'll say that, and he'll fight him when he think he'll fight him right now. Still, that's one thing Floyd wouldn't do. When everybody fight Manny, he was like, nah, I'm gonna wait till the time right. So I know I'm gonna beat him. I know for sure it's gonna be an easy dub. You know.
Yeah.
So rest up, champ. Get your hand right. Talk with your family, and then just.
I wouldn't be upset if he called it quits either, though. Good career.
I wouldn't be either, but hopefully you don't.
Yeah, great career. I mean, especially for the reason why he first started getting into boxing. He did it to support his daughter.
Bro, he been boxing since like he was 20 though. Like people be making it seem like he started real late.
That is kind of late though.
It is.
Most boxers that I know that like went pro and was like real deal with it was boxing. They was like 5, 6, not earlier than that. You know.
That's true too.
Yeah, but he turned pro at what? 24, 25.
That's pretty late though, right?
Yeah, no, I would say that's definitely late.
Yeah. Yeah, because most guys, they in Olympics when they're like teens, they in Olympics and shit. But...
Yeah, because he won his first title in 2016.
Damn.
That's 5 years ago. So.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, he won his first. He became champion at 29, 30. That's late.
That is pretty late. But yeah, I mean, if you do call it quits, definitely was a good career. You know, especially seeing it probably wasn't his first like passion.
First option.
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go do this boxing shit. It probably was like something like, hey, this is an option. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Hey, let's go. Hey, how about boxing?
And it pay. All right, I'll go ahead and do it.
I can knock niggas out.
I get paid to fight and beat niggas ass.
So yeah. Whatever you got next though, Wilder, man, I'm with you all the way. So.
I'm with you, bro. Wish you the best, brother.
I was impressed by his heart. I knew he had heart, but like he didn't have a chance of winning that fight.
Yeah, I honestly surprised that he even came out and tried to do what everybody was obviously he didn't do. Like, be a better boxer. In the first round, he was obviously showing. I think he won the first round. He's obviously showing that he was.
I also think he won the first round because he was getting sized up too. But
yeah, he was doing more. But it was
it was good as
briefly in the fight, but it was a lead. Nonetheless, it was a lead.
So that once he broke the face, that handbrake, that was it.
Yeah,
it was.
Well, he was gonna lose regardless. He's gonna lose. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, he's gonna lose regardless because I knew once he would lose his win, he would go back to his old ways.
Yeah, he was gonna lose regardless, but
even when
he lost.
Even with what they said, it was close on points.
Yeah, he was gonna lose regardless. He was dead, bro. He wasn't gonna be able to keep that up. He was gonna lose regardless.
I don't know. I said
he would have had to knock him out.
That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't break his hand,
I don't think he knocks him out. Still,
he would have had a puncher's chance still. If he
he still has a puncher's chance, but like,
and that's the most dangerous right hand in all of boxing.
I agree. And guess what? Fury said he took it. He's like, and it hurt. It hurt me. I was hurt.
Guess what? I got back up.
He said I was able to get back up, and if it wasn't for sugar, it wasn't. That's what made me like it more. He got a brother. He said if it wasn't for sugar, there's no way I would be able to do Sugar from Detroit. I said, oh yeah, I'm cheering for Fury from here on out.
Yeah, this second time he was with him though. He was with him for the second fight too.
Yeah, but no, bro. And then I heard the way she was talking to him. You see the throw the jab, mother. I'm like, you can't met no walking. He gonna catch your ass, man. So I like that. I'm with it. I like it a lot, and yeah.
Good fight, man.
Good fight. Wilder showed some heart though. I really appreciate that. He put on a show for the fans. Hey, it takes a man to go out there knowing you going up against an uphill battle And you not really expected to win. It's an uphill battle. He knew. I think he knew, and that's everybody else knew. And we said it on the show, if he gonna win, he gonna have to knock him out. Yep. And we thought he had him for a second.
Yeah, we did.
And he got back up, and I'm like, okay, he's still fighting good. And then he called him. Fight was over after he called him. Like on the fourth, when he got back up and was able to regain. Yeah, he regained second win. It was like Wilder never could regain it. Yeah. And Wilder kind of the rest of the fight kind of reminded me of Olive Oil. I'm talking pop out his elder man. you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
I know. As soon as you she's swaying, but all you need is one of these and fall over. You know what I'm saying?
That weight, I'm telling you, that's what it was. Trying to
hold, for sure.
Trying to hold that 277, get that 277 off of you. That's
he was leaning on a lot. It worked.
Wilder, the way he fight, he ain't built to go 12 rounds. His boxing style. He ain't built early. Yeah, he about 6-round fighter, and then he can win a 12-round fight because he's done it before. Not much. Not much.
Yeah,
not when the guy's bigger than him, though.
You know what I'm saying? He only really built to go to about 6. His boxing style.
Ain't many guys bigger than him.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Guy bigger than him, it's gonna be tough for you to go that distance.
He's only fought other than Fury. He's only fought one other guy bigger than him, man. That guy was scared of that right, so he wasn't trying to lean on him.
He wasn't skilled enough to do anything with it.
So
did he knock him out too?
Yeah, knock him out in the 10th. Shout out Gerald Washington.
Well, what's next for him? The real question is what's next for Fury. More so than Wilder got a couple guys that he can fight because he don't have to fight the best anymore. He already fought the best. He lost. He can fight AJ. He can fight.
He can't fight it. Well, no, he can't because AJ got the rematch. AJ's already tied contractually.
Damn. True.
And that's what like I said. That's what makes it hard for Fury. There's no unless he's going to fight like Luis Ortiz, but
nobody really want to see that.
No one. I'll watch it, but I ain't gonna buy pay-per-view for it. It better be like top ranked fight. I know they're talking about Ruiz versus Wilder. I don't want to see that.
But it's easier for Fury to get it. I mean, not Fury, but well, I don't know.
There's more options for Wilder, I would say, probably.
That people actually want to see about. Because he can sell a fight more, and he's more exciting. He's gonna park you.
Plus, he off a lockdown, so people want to see him.
But I don't know, man. Fury. I've only paid to watch 3 people fight, right? Floyd, Wilder now, and Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. Roll my eyes. Oh, now Mike Tyson. That's when I was like, I ain't never paying for a fight again. But like, I normally would have did crack strings, but I was there. I'm like, let me just. It was really.
Whoa, we gotta edit that out. We don't want to comment for you. We don't edit that part.
I said I always buy the fight. I always buy the fight. Always. But anyway, so just be quiet.
Next up is I think Caleb Plant is next.
November 6th. Let's get it, baby. He gonna beat him up. You seen what he did at the promo?
Kill him.
I said, damn, he cut his eye like that. Is he a ninja?
He must have had a knife on him.
Is he a ninja? Damn.
This is Down to the Wire 513, episode 203. Make sure you give us a follow on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, everywhere, man. Everywhere y'all get your podcasts.
Yes, sir. Cuz, what up? I see you in there.
All right.
Let me share.
All right. So where y'all want to go next? Y'all, both of these topics is kind of serious.
Let's hit the one where we ain't gonna be on it as long because I don't think it's much to talk about. Let's hit Kyrie Irving.
Oh, you want to next?
Okay, we go Kyrie. He's out. He's out in Brooklyn until he gets vaccinated.
I think he's gonna fold. But me personally, I was really behind Kyrie. Then it came out the reason why he's not doing it. I think he thought maybe that was gonna help his position, but it kind of like it made me like, bruh, You just being a contrarian just because, bro. Like, stop it, bro.
Yeah, extra.
Just because he can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. Like, if you don't want to, like, it's too many people out here dying for you not to take the vaccine just because you're like, I'm trying to give a voice to the. That's BS, bro. Like, and now if you don't want to take it because you don't want to take it, fine. Fine. I'm with that. I can get behind that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I said on the show, I feel like LeBron said, yes, I'm vaccinated, but it's not my place to tell anybody else to do what they want to do with their body. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel that. But like, bro, are you serious? And then with his past track record, it's like, bro,
He be on some other stuff, man.
Bullshit.
He be on some other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy the Brooklyn Nets came out and made a decision. Obviously, I think James Harden and James Harden and KD okayed it. I think Kyrie Irving is still getting paid for those away games as well, by the way. But he's not allowed to come near a team. So
he can't. He can't participate at all now.
Yeah, but he's still gonna pay for away games. They still paying. They still paying. They still paying.
Why?
I guess they just want to keep
homies happy.
Cool, I guess, you know what I'm saying. But they're not offering him a contract extension anymore. Pull that away.
It sounds like a good deal to me. Get paid to do nothing.
If I was him, I would be happy. I mean, hey, they're expecting your wishes of not wanting to be vaccinated. But hey, if he doesn't want to get vaccinated, I fully support him in not wanting to get vaccinated. I also fully support the Brooklyn Nets and their decision. I think it's a good decision. Both, hey, you don't want to get vaccinated, don't play, bro.
But get vaccinated because you don't want to get vaccinated. You get what I'm saying, though?
You saying you're saying you want to be a voice for the voices, but then you had a chance to say something for the voices and speak up. He
ain't saying nothing.
Voices. You didn't say anything. You said privacy. You said, hey, excuse me, please, give me some space here. That's what you said. You asked the media to respect your privacy. So, if you want to be a voice for the voices, you got to say something. You can't just be quiet, bro. That's what I will say.
It's crazy. It's crazy to be a voice for the voiceless to not talk.
I think the reason is definitely. I think that reason is. I think he said that so when he gets the vaccine, he can say, "I was never against it. I was never, not with the vaccine. I just wanted everybody to be employed still, basically."
I just want to know why we just focusing on Kyrie and why is he the big deal when the NBA rate doesn't have 100% rate of vaccine.
You know the answer, man.
But that's why it's stupid.
No.
Right now, being effective.
Listen. That one, two. What other player does as good as Kyrie ain't vaccinated?
It doesn't matter though.
It do matter.
Brad Bill ain't vaccinated either. He's not good as Kyrie, but he's
you're right. That's a good point.
Brad Bill.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's not affected by the rules. He can play in Brooklyn and Washington. This is crazy. Brad Bill is not unvaccinated. He can go in Brooklyn and still play. Kyrie can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like obviously,
it makes no sense.
Obviously, if Kyrie was somewhere else, this wouldn't be a freaking headline. But because it's in Brooklyn, it's a big deal. It's blown out of proportion. Like that, he's not the only NBA player that's not vaccinated. But because they can play and he can't, y'all want to make a big deal out of Kyrie. But keep the same energy for everybody else who ain't vaccinated.
Yeah,
y'all just focusing solely on Kyrie.
But the result for most other people, not Brad Beal, is okay. We're gonna cut him.
Is that happening though?
We don't know because I don't know who. We don't know. We don't know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated. Of course, you can make assumptions. It's easy to tell some players.
The NBA know.
They know. Does know. We don't know if those players are being cut or not. Well, it looks like Kyrie may be out of the situation. Brooklyn pulled their extension from him, and it sounds like he has no trade market at all. That's what it sounds like.
Oh no, I wouldn't trade for him.
I wouldn't either. It sounds like he has no trade.
At worst case scenario,
he retires.
Yeah, I mean, he sits out the year and goes somewhere else, as long as the rest of the city don't mandate it. But if all the other NBA cities mandate this, then he's fucked. He gotta get back. Gotta get that thing.
Yeah, if all the other cities aren't the NBA decides to mandate it, then he's screwed. And he also, does he want to leave? the Brooklyn Nets. He lives in Jersey, which is not too far from where they play at. He's from there. He loves the area. I don't think he wants to leave. He indicated if he's traded, he will retire. I'm not sure if he will do it or not. Kyrie's made a lot of money in his career. I think he's a pretty smart guy. So I think he probably has a lot of nice investments and has some money to where he can be good. He can be cool and not play basketball.
For a year. I think
he'd be good to retire. I think, but we'll see if that's what he wants.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think like I said, unless the other cities mandated, he doesn't have to retire. He just sits out a year, and then hopefully.
He don't play nowhere else though.
That's really his choice. If he doesn't want to play nowhere else, yeah, that's definitely on you. But
that ain't a choice. He can go back to them right now and say trade me. He give me this anywhere I can play at.
But are we gonna make a big deal if Brad Beal, I guess he's still not vaccinated. So when he goes to New York, is that gonna be headline? Oh, Brad Beal has to miss tonight's game because he's not vaccinated.
He can play. He can play in New York. It makes no sense. Yeah, if you live in New York, if you're a New York resident, you can't work with your employees if you're not vaccinated. So if you're not a resident in New York and you travel with the team, you can play. That's what makes it so crazy. That's why it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Kyrie needs to move to Connecticut.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he was in Jersey, so I guess he's not really
I don't know. I think
if you work for a New York company.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ray can play. He can play.
Yeah.
Anybody, Andrew Wiggins could play. He can't. It's the same thing. Andrew Wiggins, he couldn't play in home game in San Francisco. So it was the same thing before Andrew Wiggins got vaccinated. It was him and Kyrie was the main topics. Now, of course, it's just Kyrie because he's like more right.
Andrew Wiggins folded.
Yep, he folded, but
he has more rights because he's still, I guess, a young guy still trying to make the money.
Yeah, younger, and I think. He's maybe a guy that maybe go and say
they would cut.
You out of here, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta go. Or maybe they would trade him. They probably would trade him. But he definitely would be out of there. He would be out of there.
They would have traded him for 2 nickels. For sure. He a dime, true nickels.
I'd say how these. I mean, like I seen the thing with Stephen A. Smith, like keep calling him stupid, selfish. It's like, bro, you chill out. Okay, he ain't vaccinated.
He want the ratings so
bad. Exactly, bro.
Yeah, man, when Jay Williams called him out about it, Jay Williams was like,
that's all he fucking cared about.
Be careful about you saying these stupid words and calling them dumb.
You want to talk about somebody being selfish, nigga? You want to be selfish because you want to watch fucking Kyrie, Harden, and Durant. Nigga, you being fucking selfish.
He's just like, he just ain't it no more.
He's saying that because he knows it's gonna affect
the
media ratings.
I feel like those games. He keeps saying that we've been number one since like skipping them left, but like, bro, I don't believe that.
More. Since Max left, their ratings went
way down.
They're not number one on ESPN no more. They're not even top 3 on ESPN no more.
Honestly,
even before them, were they bigger than Undisputed though? Like I feel like, probably more people had ESPN. They had to.
I think the ratings were higher, but since Max,
but how though?
It's ESPN. People turn ESPN on.
That's true. You right. You right.
It's like CNN.
Or the morning show. Your NBC. And it's like, bro, but what the quality of the show when Skip left, it went down immediately.
Oh, yeah, but after Max left, man.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, because he thinks he's the reason the ratings went up, and he did come and him and Skip they clicked, but and we're not gonna harp on this much long because we gotta keep it pushing. We started late, but the show wasn't as good when Skip left. I mean, Max had good moments, but it was not as good when Skip left.
It was all right, but I would say Shannon Sharp elevating his character on the show is what drove her takedown. Shannon Sharp becoming I won't say character because I think that's
no. But for lack of a better word, you're not trying to disrespect him either. Skip is a character. Skip is built his whole career.
Those personalities together.
But that LeBron shit was getting old. Like him hating LeBron so much, and obviously with Shannon Sharp loving LeBron, that's why it works.
Yeah, it's a match made like exactly. But what I'm telling you is, Stephen A. wants the ratings. He wants it to be around him so bad. I think First Take is done personally. He just isn't he don't come off as authentic anymore.
Yeah, I agree. And like, he tries too hard sometimes too.
And he wants to do late night TV, and I think he'd be really good at it. I think it's time for him to do his talk show where he's not like worried about ratings because people listening to ESPN, you know, on
a show
yourself, so ESPN radio, whatever. But like
anybody that got a different opinion than him.
And Michael Irvin, he just be on there, and I'm like, bruh, like I only see the clips on like Twitter. I'm like, bruh, he's so extra. Yeah, I'm a kind of Cowboy fan. I don't want to see him talk no more. Like he look like he always on that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
He always on
that.
Yeah, hey, you say that? That's all I'm gonna say.
It might be time to can per se. It's ran its course.
Yep.
It had a good run though.
Yeah,
great
facts.
But yeah, it's definitely.
It might be time to can. TJ, what's going on with your boy? Hey, definitely shout out to Joy Taylor too. Boy,
yeah, shout out to Joy Taylor.
Yeah, shout out to Joy Taylor.
One of the reasons I watched that great show though. I do watch Joy Taylor. Heard.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But Undisputed is a better show though. You get more opinions that are not feel like they're not rated based. And outside of LeBron, I feel like Skip gives you his honest opinion. And
LeBron and Cowboys.
Well, no, I think he actually believes the stuff he says about he don't believe what he talk about with LeBron. He don't believe that. But with the Cowboys, that's just how we are sometimes. I tell you,
you're right though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, Stephen A. You gotta do better, bro. You have an addiction vocabulary enough to articulate yourself better than calling that man stupid. Because he's not stupid. No, I don't agree with him now. Because I was with him like, hey, don't fold. Then he said the reason why, and I'm like, you know what? One, he gonna fold. Two, like, bruh, why are you being a contrarian? Like, why are you always doing this? Yeah. He ain't the right person for the fight. You know how we always talk about it's the right person for the fight?
He ain't a good leader, man.
We talked about it like he's not the right person for the fight.
No, I mean, but do we really know who the right person is at the time? Because
LeBron.
No one would ever say Colin Kaepernick was the right person for the fight.
Kyrie has
history.
Yeah, that he's not really a great leader. He
showed that.
We have evidence that he's not a great leader.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick has never showed that before it happened that he wasn't.
There was never a question about his character or leadership. There's been questions about, I don't want to say Kyrie's character.
No, but about that too.
I don't know. I think he's a high character person. I think he cares about. I think he cares. I think that's why he's doing it. I think he actually cares about people. I think he cares, but he's just very snobbish about it. Like he thinks what he thinks he's entitled to things that he's not entitled to. That's what it comes off of as. He thinks he's entitled to just thinks the world revolves around Kyrie Irving. That's what it seems like, and it doesn't.
It definitely doesn't. But Kyrie's out right now in Brooklyn so far. We'll see how long it lasts. I just predict how long y'all think it lasts. Christmas, beyond that, All-Star break.
Kyrie's stubborn. I might last all year. I hope, for his sake, if he's serious, I hope it lasts all year.
Yeah, if he's serious,
stay out, bro.
Die on that hill.
Die on this hill. Stay out. Retire. If you're serious, bro, retire. Dead serious.
What's Kyrie, 31, 32?
He's going to be 30 next year. He'll be 30 in March, I think.
So you can retire. Yeah, you can retire and come back in 3 years if you feel like you still play or whatever.
They have let him. I mean, he might be blackballed after this. If he don't get the shot and the league mandates it, eventually he might get. He's not coming back.
Yeah, the league mandates it, then he's screwed regardless. But yeah.
We'll see, man.
We'll see what happens, man. But yeah, Stephen A. calling him stupid. Yeah, that's just I hate that.
Yeah, chill, bro. Stephen A. If we don't talk about something, I'm talk something else stupid, Stephen A. A little bit later on, but yeah, Stephen A. talking outside of his neck, man.
Oh, we gonna get right to it. Cause I think I know what clip you're talking about with the John Gruden.
No, John Gruden. Yeah, that's on my John Gruden.
Man,
I ain't see it
on Monday. Or was this
What what was it 11?
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't know when it was. When it first came out, John
11.
Gruden sent the emails out. First of all, we don't know what we're talking about. John Gruden's out as Raiders head coach. He should have been out, honestly, because he wasn't doing a good job. But yeah, he resigned as the Raiders head coach after it came out.
Some emails
came out from the investigation that the NFL is doing on the Washington football team between John Gruden and Bruce Allen and some other individuals, Hooters co-founder and some other dude.
Cheerleaders
he's sending nude pictures to work emails and all kinds of shit. John Gruden is a fucking idiot, first off. But yeah, Stephen A. After the first leak came out that it said John Gruden made racist, racially insensitive remarks about DeMar Smith.
Basically talking about his lips and lips.
Last week, I believe, right? Last week.
Yeah, he said his lips as big as Mitchell and tired.
Yeah, I don't know about it last week or not, but he said it about his lips first off. So and then came out and said that he was talking about anything racial. Now, if you know the history of this country, history of just racially anything racial, you know that's a racial stereotype of black people.
Well, that not only did he say it wasn't racial, he said he shouldn't be fired because he wasn't working with the NFL during the time.
And that's what Stephen A. Smith said.
Yeah, that's what Stephen A. Smith said. But when more emails came out and he was talking about Roger Goodell and some of the words he called Goodell, and he referred to Michael Sam as something that I'm not going to say on here, but
the first thing Stephen A. said, John Gruden's career is over.
Yeah.
Like, what you just say they shouldn't fire him yesterday? Like, literally 24 hours ago, you say they shouldn't fire this man. And then I was talking about black people. So they come out, he offends women. He offends the LGBTQ community, plus community.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did he offend? Roger Goodell, yeah. NFL owners, the NFL safety protocol. He offended almost like Adam Schefter said. He did a clean sweep of offending people. He did a clean sweep.
Yes.
He offended anybody and everybody he could think of offended. Was calling anybody and everybody he could think of the F word, who would use the gay slur. He's ridiculous, man.
He was tripping.
He was
John Gruden was tripping, but the way how fast Stephen A. flipped when it was just talking about DeMar Smith, it was cool.
It was all good.
But when he offended everybody else, oh, he got to go. His career is over.
ESPN made that call. Disney made that call. I said, Stephen A., you sound stupid. He said, you're right. I'm going to switch my stance tomorrow.
Man.
It was a complete 180.
I mean,
he was arguing with Marcus Spears. He should not be fired. Like, bro, what? Like, his locker room was mostly black.
All right. Now, I don't know if he necessarily, when we talk about John Gruden, when it first came out, I don't necessarily think he should have been fired because he said the dude's lips was big like Michelin tires. Yes, it was racially insensitive. Yeah, it was racially insensitive, but like it was a long time ago, and it was like, all right, cool. But for me, I got issue because like when it came out about the LGBTQ community, then it was a big deal. But it's like for me personally, it was the quantity. It was like, okay, no. This wasn't just
it was a pattern.
Yeah, it was a pattern. Yeah, exactly.
So it was like 7, 8 years.
Yeah, like if it was just like, okay, I just said this Negro's lips was big. We laugh, we keep it pushing, but it's like, I don't care what he was talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like he just boom. He's not a good person.
He's not.
Yeah.
Like sending those nudes. Is he married? Ridiculous. I don't know if he's married or not, but just violating that young woman's privacy like that.
But all right, and he was receiving news too. Not that that's a big deal. To some people it is. Not
yeah.
But nigga, using your work email though?
Using your work. You sending it to a president of an organization's work email.
You'll be surprised.
Like these boomers are fucking retarded. That's some ultimate boomer shit. I don't think I'm a millennial. I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
You'll be surprised. Like he is married, by the way.
Damn,
he's been married since 1991, 13 years in. You'll be surprised at how many people use their work email for stuff like I do stuff like discovery email, and you be like, bro,
you know they track all this shit. They can easily pull all this shit up if they want to. They can easily pull all the shit if they want to. I
don't think he expected his stuff, nor does any of us, to be in a criminal like probe.
Yeah. And John Gruden didn't. He probably was using his personal email, but you see into this man's a president of an organization, of $1 billion. That's part of $1 billion organization. It's part of $1 billion company, basically.
You heard burner Twitter accounts, a burner email, something.
Yeah, y'all tripping, man. WhatsApp, Snapchat, something. Y'all tripping. You should be doing that stuff anyway.
Exactly.
But if you're gonna do it, be smart about it.
My thing is, I wonder how much more of this is gonna come out.
Like, over 650,000 emails.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of emails.
But like Shannon Sharp said, he can't believe that that's the worst that it is.
Can't be. And we're not
even talking about John Gruden at this point. We're talking about
the Washington football team.
Yeah.
As of like the lawyer said for the works for the employees of the Washington football team, you have that much information, that many documents, and the only person you fire is somebody who works for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Exactly.
What the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
They got 650,000 emails. Y'all fired John Gruden. Nobody works for this team. Like, what is going on? So
John Gruden resigned, by the way.
Yeah.
He resigned. You have to keep some money.
He resigned. Betty.
Yeah, when you resign, you get fired. You lose severance pay and stuff like that.
He get fired. He might have been able to give more money. I think they probably forced him to resign.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true too. You could say you quit.
Yeah, like hey, listen. It was pretty quick, so he probably was like, Mark Davis probably looking, look, if you don't resign, I'm gonna put all this other shit out. He was like, I'll resign. I'm out of here.
I don't gotta know. Yeah, you're right.
I'm out of here.
You're right.
Because before he said that, he said he was resigning. Mm-hmm. He said he wasn't resigning. So they had to have some other evidence on him. And he had to know more shit gonna come out. He
said it. No, he was like, what he said exactly is, I might have said something else. he said that after the thing, like, you might have said something else.
Yeah, my thing is
crazy, yo.
I mean, now it's coming, and I would have been awkward because he has a player on his team, Carl Nassib, who came out as open gay. Yeah, open gay. That'd have been a strange relationship.
Hey man,
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen any of the quotes of the stuff he said, but I've heard that.
I read the article. I read the article. I'm not. We can't say it's not funny, but I was getting fucking weak reading the article, bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
She was talking about she talking about
Roger
Goodell, bro. Shit is fucking comedy, man. These niggas hate this nigga, bro.
But
I think it was.
I don't think nobody liked him though.
No, and it shows. It shows. The NFL wanted him out of there. They wanted to try to get out of there. It shows. This. I think it shows that the NFL used him as a scapegoat. I think after Goodell started talking about him.
But I bet you, if you go through most of the and Shannon Sharp says he said he feel like everybody's scrubbing their email right now. Mm-hmm. I bet you if you go through Jerry Jones's email,
I'm about to say, bro.
I don't love Jerry. I love the Cowboys, but if you go through Jerry Jones' email, it's probably the most racist.
And like John Gruden said, he probably didn't mean to hurt nobody, but the shit you was saying, bro, ridiculous.
Honestly, I just and Shannon Sharp said this again, and I keep the hate thing. It's our own show, but like I hate to bring it back to him. He's like, you might not have a racist, but you got a racist tongue, though. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I kind of like, I don't think John Gruden's racist.
I think he is.
I know it's weird. He's very racially insensitive. He's the type of white boy
that would allow racism.
That like nah, that like. Let me finish real quick. The type of white guy that he'll say nigga, but it's like he honestly like, bro, I just what I'm saying, y'all saying it like I'm not disrespecting, but and they just don't get it. Like, yeah, and that makes you racially insensitive. You're not, because like I feel like racism is assertive and direct.
Yeah, like he's not malice with it, but
I said all I said was nigga. Like what?
Yeah, that's offensive, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's that. I just think it's just the times we in. Like I want to know who decided to leak the email. Because he said that, like said 10 years, and 10 years ago was totally different, where we was more free to say open what we wanted to say. Now you gotta watch.
Well, it's part of a criminal probe, and he pissed somebody off. That's my mom always taught me that when you see these guys, when Betty Crocker went to jail, she's like, oh, She pissed somebody off.
Rick Tino got caught, pissed somebody off.
He pissed somebody and get a cut.
Everybody's doing it. If you got caught, you pissed somebody off.
You pissed.
Everybody was. I mean, 650,000 months. Everybody was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you look at it, the historically football culture, these white coaches in football,
bro, we've been saying this. Bro, we've even saying this whole, bro. NFL is racist, bro. I don't care. Like, they got that slave mentality. Like the owners got this slave mentality.
I call it Master Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, if I get elected, let's say 5 years from now, somehow I'm like, I don't see it. I get elected judge or state rep. If they go back to my Twitter, I just need to delete Twitter now because if they go back to my Twitter from 2008, from 2009, 2009.
Well, maybe.
Hey, that's
maybe it's
I
a
was
blessing.
because think about it. Back then in 2009, 2010, and I say this in the list, you was allowed to say the F word when regarding the LGBTQ community. It wasn't a bad thing.
Depending on they were very offended by that shit.
But you can say it on. Okay, let me say it like this, and because I never say that anymore for real, and like I think back then it was like you could say it and it was like who cares that they're offended.
But it was a little bit of a shift. I remember when Kobe called that ref that. And he got fined $25,000. I remember that shit. When Kobe was on ref, he called the ref. He's like, "You fucking." And I was like, first I was like, "It's not a big deal." And then it was a big deal on ESPN talking about it and shit. He got fined for it. I was like, "All right, I see. You saw the ship going. You saw the ship."
I was saying that was back then. But like say that shit now. It's
like back then we, just among us, you talking to your boys, you be like you freaking, and you be like, but no, I think now I even check my homies and was like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? That don't use that word. Like it's another other words that we can use to disrespect each other. There's a lot of other words that we can use. Yeah. I don't fool with that word, but my point is back then though, if you look at it, it was just like
more acceptable.
It was acceptable.
What?
And I
don't think he said that. He said these guys. That's how they talk.
It's not. It's not fair to me. John Gruden he went overboard, but like it's not fair for me, and I've seen this, and I'm talking worldwide. For you to even with some of these artists and music artists, okay, he said nigga when he was 16. You like, bro, he's 28. Yeah. Who cares?
You know,
I know, but I'm just kind of moving across.
You're right.
It was like okay,
that's a little bit different. Though. You younger, your brain ain't fully developed yet.
That's a scary wormhole to go down, boy. Because like, bro, if you gonna use that with speech and like how you talk, just imagine how many motherfucking Bill Cosby, like that shit happened 30 fucking years ago. Like you can go down that wormhole. Like back then, like it may be wrong. Like wrong is wrong, but that happened 30 years ago.
That's speech though. He was potentially raping people. That's a lot.
My words. That's word was the word. Like
no. But what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying that's I don't want to get into that, but that's a dangerous one where we can go down if you do that.
And I'm just telling you I disagree because one offense is way more raping somebody is way more serious than calling me a nigga today. If a black woman could choose call me nigga or get raped, she gonna get picked to get called a nigga.
Verbal abuse is less than physical.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's way different. In my opinion, but I mean, let's get a little. Let's. John Gruden, you got what you deserve. I hope that you find another gig down the street. It won't be on TV, but hopefully it'll be
TV. Ain't in the field, ain't in college.
It'll be a high school coach,
lower level job.
But he rich though, so who cares? You know what I'm saying?
There were 4 years. He got $40 million. 4 years.
He was rich. He was rich before. He's rich now. He was
a nice employee at ESPN when he was sending those emails. So he's straight.
So he's more than straight. I don't have any sympathy for him at all.
I just want to know who's next.
And honestly, because he's out there, I was not surprised at all if this happened.
Look at John Gruden though. I mean to our white fans, I don't really mean to like make y'all. I can tell when a white boy is. You can like you
white boy.
You say
man.
No. You know that's what we talking about. White. My dad still hoop again. You know that white boy can hoop, man. They 60. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you can tell when a white boy is. They just racist. You could just tell, or not even racist, but like they just that. That's what we say. Like, yeah, boy, they,
one of them.
Yeah, he want. There it is. That's the way. Yeah, he one of them.
Again, I have to go back. That's just how they grew up. Like,
I agree too.
That's just part of and trying to change with this culture.
Like. Yeah, and I think he's I honestly, and I don't know what it is, and I'm pretty sure some people out there feel different. I just don't feel like John Gruden's racist, but he's definitely racially insensitive. And I will say this. I do think that the fact that he said dude's list was as big as Michelin tires is hilarious. I said, bro, I read that. He said his list was big. I said, why have I never used this joke before?
I want to see bro. Somebody said they ain't say lips. They was talking about somebody's body. It was Michelin in high school, bro. That shit was calm. Ain't gonna lie. But nah.
I gotta see his
deserve what he
deserve what he got. That was a funny joke though. Yeah, it cost you your job.
I want to see the email word for word, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie. It was offensive, but man, some of that shit he was saying, I think that was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, so big headline. We good on John. We good on John.
We good.
Big headline coming out of week 5. Man, Russell Wilson, he's out.
Yeah, you see his finger?
I saw it happen. I said, "Oh, he's hurt. It's over."
I didn't see it, but I seen the still picture.
I seen it, bro. I was watching the game. I seen it happen. Like it was just this part of the finger, though. Like just hanging. And he tried to keep playing, but I'm like, bro, he can't be in that. I said, it's over. That's serious.
He is soldier for that shit.
So Geno Smith, my question to you, T, because you haven't talked as much tonight. Can Geno Smith keep the Seahawks afloat?
No, they're going to go get somebody. Cam Newton. That's first, and I said it when we talked about Cam. Cam would have to go to a system where
he might be successful there too.
He needs they use the dual threat QB, and I originally said Lamar or Kyler, but Russell Wilson works just as well too. And actually, Cam Newton, although we don't want him running as much, he actually helps their running game that's non-existent up in Seattle. So if you can implement Cam Newton, add the running game to DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, what they got, they can win some games, keep them afloat until Russell Wilson is ready to come back. And I hope Geno Smith is that, because he came in and was throwing some dimes. Mm-hmm. But long term, realistically, I don't think he's the answer to keep him afloat.
Yeah, I would agree with that, man. Geno, he looked bad though. I was pleasantly surprised. He didn't look bad. But yeah, I didn't even think about Cam. That'd be a good fit for Cam. You know, I seen him at Auburn this weekend.
Yeah, he was clowning at Auburn.
Down there, he was clowning. Vaccinated. I don't know. He should be down there in the crowds, Cam. He ain't vaccinated, bro. Should be down there, turning up with them kids, man. But yeah, he was turning up, man. It looked like he was having a good time down there. But yeah, Russ, hope you get back soon, man. I don't know how long it's gonna be out. Did they say yet?
I think it was 4 to 6.
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6, yeah.
Man, tough break. Tough break for the Seahawks, man. Hopefully Geno.
I think Geno is gonna be decent though.
How long did he give him? Did he give him like a week, next week? See how they do before they go get somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. I'm just telling you now. You can't just be decent, because that division is scary.
It's tough.
You lose 2 games in a row. You done.
Yep.
Let me ask you this. Chiefs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he is out. He's on IR. He's out for a few weeks. Where are we at? Are they've been asking the worst in the NFL?
Defense trash. Told y'all they can lose.
He said the Chiefs are they done? Stephen A. Smith goes, yeah, they're done, but they're gonna make the playoffs. But he was talking about Super Bowl. It was like, bro, if they make the playoffs, they don't have a shot at the Super Bowl, because I'm giving Patrick Mahomes a punching pants at the Super Bowl, because he can just score some. When you can score that many points,
the offense still elite.
They give. Here's a stat line. They give up a first down on 48. 48% of the plays on third down. On 48% of the plays on first down, Patrick Mahomes throws for a first down on third. So like, yeah, offsets that the boys, the offense
they playing against their own defense, basically.
Yeah, like man, like
they playing against their own damn defense, basically, man. But I don't want to say it's over.
It's not over, and I don't even like. I think this is more just the Bills showing how dominant they are.
Yeah, Bills showing that they fucking serious, man.
I would agree with you. They do look good, and it's not the technique. They showed they serious, but the Chiefs are so just bad.
And defense,
the defense is bad.
Defense is bad, but what about offense? The offense only had what?
20 points.
When we are known where they score easily 30.
Yeah, okay, but that's the thing. When you have a defense, you're allowed to have a not so great night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you?
Yes. Sometimes, but Tom Brady didn't score. That hasn't scored 35 points every single time he's won a game. Sometimes you need the defense to
hold him.
Cut your 20, or 24, so I can do like you know what I'm saying. Just that's so I don't just a little bit more. Like bro, they're having to score 30+ points every game, every time to win.
Now it's gonna be tough to hold that Bills offense. We got that defense that trash. It's gonna be tough to hold anybody under 20, 30, but they gotta do something.
Bro, Chiefs only scored 13 points in the first half.
Now, people ain't talking about this either, but Pat Mahomes has been a little bit inconsistent this season. He missed Kelsey on a wide open throw. Threw it like 10 feet high. Wide open. So, I mean, it's a little bit of that, too. The offense ain't as sharp as it once was.
Mahomes, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I would say Mahomes is he makes some risky plays. You can't really do that when your defense ain't that good. You can't make those risky.
I think
throws
he's
sometimes.
Stressing though. I think he's stressing, like he's
trying to do.
Like he's like, oh, I can't get this ball back to the defense. They gonna score. I have to just and his mental like, and he don't need the best defense, but he also can't have the worst defense. You know what I mean? Like
at the same time, if they can't get off the field, ain't giving him time to do much when he get the ball.
They got to go 100. They go 80 yards every single time. Like
trying to take drives out.
And that's the GM's fault. They gave Patrick Mahomes all that money. Great. But then they just keep adding weapons on offense. Like, what about the defense? Like, God,
to score 40 points, but who y'all gonna stop?
Nobody.
Who y'all gonna stop?
And eventually, your offense is not gonna score a point because it's just the way the offense is. You know what I'm saying?
Quarterback may have all night, like Pat Mahomes might throw a ball a little bit left, a little bit right, a little bit high. Who knows?
Yes, I agree. The defense is terrible. But when your defense only allows 14 points in the second half, and your offense only scores 7,
that's a problem.
I mean, yes, like I said, defense is bad, but you still have to blame, like I said, you blame some of that on the offense as well.
Yeah.
They got a great offensive line. There's no reason why Mahomes should be struggling. Said a few weeks, maybe he's just bored. Maybe they're just bored because they expect to go run that deep, but the Bills show like right now the AFC Championship game goes to Buffalo. Can they go and win on the road? That has yet to be proven in the playoffs because every home game has been in Kansas City.
Yeah, you're right. They got to that's something different they have to do. That's something different, man. And it's hard to you can't really get bored in NFL, man. You only got now 17 games. Like those games, every game kind of matters. That's why I think Colin Coward was talking about it today. That's why like the NFL it gets a little bit more exciting than a regular season, at least more than like football and baseball, because it's not that many games. Each game is more important.
Maybe Boyd was wrong word, but Boyd is right word. But the divisionary, because they're in such a weak division, maybe they feel like, oh, we can take a few games off because we know the Raiders ain't nothing. Denver is what it is. The Chargers, now that's the team
that's a real threat
to look out for now.
Justin Herbert, he that nigga, bruh. He a dog.
They should have lost, by the way. They should have lost, by the way.
They should have.
But yeah, Justin Herbert
he's a dog.
Coming in right now looking
MVP favorite probably. One up there.
He definitely here for MVP, especially if they keep winning.
Man, and he's balling out. He's slaying that thing.
A lot of them looking like right now.
And he looking mature too. Like,
He looked like the best. He looked like the best quarterback in last year's draft class.
It's crazy. It's crazy because if you look back, it was people, some experts, I ain't gonna say their names. They was talking about taking Tua and Jordan Love over Justin
Herbert.
Yeah. Now you looking. If you do that, you stupid. Because Tua, I can't stay healthy, can't stay on the field, and Jordan Love can't get on the field. So it's just like, and when he got on the field, it wasn't like it was like when they got a chance to really go with him, it was like Packers was like, Aaron, please come back. We need you, bro. We need you, brother. We need you. I don't care how awkward it's gonna be. Come back because Jordan Love ain't it. So I don't know. Just Herbert, that nigga. No, that's what I do know.
J Herbo, what they call
Herbo.
J Herbo, he's that guy, man.
That's what it was. I mean, it was a headline because it was nothing we never seen before. That Bengals Packers games, 5 missed field goals in a row.
Somebody a legend too. Mason Crosby, he one of the goats.
Yeah, came and made 27 kicks in a row.
He's one of the goats.
Man, that was a weird game.
Wasn't it? It's one of the ones supposed to end in a tie. For real.
Yeah. if any game in history of the NFL deserved to end in a tie, it was that one.
It's that one for sure, man. That game was crazy. And it was crazy too. The Bengals kicker thought he made that last one.
Oh, bro.
He thought he made that shit. I was like, bro, you missed it. They patted his head and everything. Yeah, man. Like,
then he said in the post game comments, he thought he made it. He thought the rest was joking with him. It's like, bro, why was the rest joking with you?
I ain't never seen that shit before ever.
Yo, why would they joke with you, bro? Why would they cap like that? Yeah, why would they? I didn't see that, yo. That's hilarious. They was joking with him.
He thought they was joking with him.
No, nigga, they were telling the truth. That shit was wide left or right left. Yeah, wide left. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they was supposed to win again. Here, Aaron Rodgers had that game. Say he told Joe Burrow, man, hey, you gotta go down.
You better slide,
nigga. Like, what you doing?
That's smart. Like, cause slide and something else I saw from Joe Burrow, he has to do more.
Throw the ball away, bro. Throw that thing away, bro.
It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Taking these damn sacks, bro. We know that hurt that much, but get rid of that thing.
That and he threw an interception one time where it was like, bro,
don't way.
You're not at LSU no more.
Yeah.
And the LSU thing is like, because when he used to do that there, he run off. He had Jamar Chase there, and he's like, bro, Jamar Chase is so much better than who you throwing the ball. So like, oh, I'm gonna be able to come back and make you look really good. Because sometimes, because honestly,
NFL talent.
And that's why Jamar Chase is able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's like, or whoever else is there. I'm just saying that because that's who I remember. Mm-hmm. But like, he has to learn that. And every NFL quarterback, some come in and just do it the right way. Other people, they just it's like, I did it at LSU. I'm gonna just toss it up and like it's okay. Throw it away. It was first down. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing. Herbert. It's one thing. That's why I said. That's why I picked him over Burrow last week. We did that little, who you go with. Yeah. Because he's a little more mature. He get rid of that thing. He'll if he ain't got it, he'll throw it out of bounds. I'm like, you know what? That's mature. Because young quarterbacks don't do that shit. They try to force it in there, be a pick. They'll hold this one and get sacked.
That's something. Yeah, that's something because that was a factor. Because Burrow said that about himself last year. He said, "I'd much rather hold on to the ball or try to make a play than just throwing it out of bounds." And that's something he said as a rookie. And the fact that you still haven't learned that in your second year.
Mentality, bro. Like, what is you doing? Yeah, it's costing y'all games, honestly, bro. That turnover and that overtime was like, he threw it right to him. That was a pick six. Right to the game,
that's not the play I'm talking about. That was just a bad throw.
Yeah, I was
That's actually the worst throw I've ever seen Joe Burrow throw.
Nah, I see it from the angle he was trying to lead. I forget he was throwing it. He was trying to lead them into the open spot. But it's like, bro, you not see the
defender right
there. You not see him right there. He didn't have to move. He was just like, oh, look at this right here in my face. He had a couple of those throws this year. It was like, bro, what is you doing? Like, do you not see the defender right there? Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe they confused him. I don't know. I ain't never been a quarterback, so I don't know what they be looking for. But I seen it on TV. Like, you see the guy right there?
Because I see it.
Yeah, everybody seen it.
Even now they're saying maybe he didn't see him. Like, Ray, right there. I don't know how he couldn't see him. He was going somewhere else. But Yeah, man. Aaron, give him good advice. Get down, man. And he said same thing. He said I told Andrew the same thing. I told Andrew the same thing. Trying to be Superman, trying to run over guys. Looks cool, but get your ass down.
He said the only person that he told that probably don't eat slides is Lamar.
He's right, but you see Andrew Luck. You see where he at right now.
He said he wish he would have told Andrew Luck that more. He said that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, you gotta sit and get your ass down, bro. It ain't worth it. An extra yard ain't worth it. Live to fight another down or another year in your career.
And last, my biggest takeaway from week 5 is, hey, Lamar Jackson has proven he can beat y'all with his arm.
Thanks.
So
yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, he proved me wrong last season. Me and Rand all in.
On the side this time.
Yeah, hey. Baby. I saying that. I'm like, okay. Him and Hollywood had a hell of a night.
It's about to get scary for the league if he's doing that consistently.
Oh my God. They shut down the run. They ain't got any yards rushing. They shut down the run.
It's about to get scary for the league.
Still picking them apart.
Now, although he had to because they was down big, but still.
The Colts suck.
Yeah,
they got too conservative.
Carson wasn't it though. Carson wasn't it, bro.
Like once they got that big league, you could tell they was just trying to hold on to win. They weren't being aggressive trying to win again.
See, that's always been my philosophy. I'm trying to stump your throat into the ground.
I'm trying to score 60 points every game from playing football.
Yeah.
60 balls every game.
And if we put it in basketball terms, I don't care if I'm up 30. I'm gonna keep pressing you until it's like fourth quarter with like 3 minutes left.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep pressing and
pressing. You take your stories out. My stories stay. My stories stay in. We
pressing you, and I'm not taking the press off. Like, so I'm the type of coach where like I ain't had that type of team last year. But like I'm a type of coach that's like I'm gonna press you the whole game, and if I end up winning by 100 because of it, you're gonna go back and talk about me later. But I won by 100 still.
That's gonna be learning experience for your kids. They gonna learn like, damn, they gonna get better. For sure. So they don't want to lose by 100 no more. That's facts.
Man, what other takeaways? The Broncos ain't the real deal.
Broncos, you can say that about the Bengals. You talked about last week. You said it was a big week for the Bengals. Now, I ain't gonna say the real deal, but maybe it ain't time yet.
The Bengals was the underdog though. They wasn't supposed to win that game. Like the Broncos was supposed to beat Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not according to if you look at Port Vegas. I mean, because there's only like a 1 point. Like it's basically either way.
It was like a toss up basically.
I mean, but did we expect Denver to beat? I mean, because if you look at Denver's 3 wins, they came against teams who haven't won a game.
Yeah, it came against bad teams.
Yeah, 0-9. That totally total 0-9.
That's true.
But
I mean, they.
A win is a win. You can only play who you up against.
You gotta play on the schedule.
And they was right there until Teddy beat that interception late. They had a chance to win the game. They had that pick. So
Teddy two gloves, man.
Teddy two gloves.
Just growing year.
Teddy two gloves.
Shout out to UC too, man. Number 3 in the country.
Shout out to UC. Hey, shout out to Javon Hicks. I see you, Cuzzo. Look, Cuzzo headed to the league. Shout out, y'all, Cuzzo. You got one of the players of the week this week.
Yes, sir.
So shout out to Cuzzo.
Number 3 team in the country.
Doing it big for the city, man. Turn up.
All right. We got a week 6 picks. Unless y'all got any more.
Joe Burrow's on voice rest because he had a throat contusion.
Damn,
that's which is a bruise, which means he got hit in the throat. So he'll be okay. Cleveland, real quick, can Baker Mayfield lead them?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, and I said it last week. It's not so much that Baker will be the leader, but it's just the fact they got a great running game and they got a great defense. They're what
he hurt too, but
yeah. But
I wouldn't bet on Baker.
It's basically the 49ers again.
Thank you.
Would we say Jimmy G is a great leader to lead a team? No, but they can run the ball and they can stop you from scoring. Baker just happens to be the quarterback, or Jimmy G just happens to be the quarterback of that team.
Right now, yeah. With Baker, you good right now because we ain't paid him yet. Right now you good.
And he's not playing. And he's not playing right now like he's there to be a top quarterback these days.
So I mean, honestly, right now, but then if you the Browns, you kind of get into a pickle. Do you just settle for mediocre Baker?
Well, I don't.
Go look for a better quarterback.
Honestly,
he's not terrible.
He's not mediocre either.
Yeah, I don't say mediocre, but
he
ain't worth that. He ain't worth what he's supposed to be worth.
Agree.
One pick.
Agree.
You know.
We'll see, but Baker's hurt right now too, so he has that going.
I'm healthy. Do you think he's even in his conference, even though he AFC, even the AFC? Look who he's going up against. You think he's better than? You think he's going to be better than Joe Burrow? That's a question mark. He could possibly be.
Yeah, we know he's not better. We know he's not better than Lamar Jackson, but
he's not better than Lamar Jackson. He's not better than
you got Big Ben.
He better Big Ben.
Well, then you got Joe Burrow. That's the only question.
You talk about the whole conference.
A whole AFC though. You got.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was talking about
he's not better than Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. Whole bunch of dogs. He's like maybe number 8, maybe 9, maybe.
Let's see.
Trevor Lawrence is a bad situation, but I think
Trevor Lawrence is better now.
He could.
Well, I don't know.
Not right now.
You're gonna have to show me.
Not under Urban.
If you had to pick one, yeah.
I can't even say not under Urban. That's a bad team, bro.
Urban. It's
bad. It ain't just a
bad environment, bro. And Urban is the head of the environment.
Bro, that offense has weapons on it, bro.
Yeah.
Urban's just not using it to the best of his ability. Like they should have beat the Bengals, honestly. If we being honest,
17.
They should have beat the Bengals on Thursday Night Football.
Up 2 touchdowns.
That's just Urban.
I think Urban, if they give him a chance, he'll figure it out.
They give him a chance.
It might be that.
Like, no. I mean, like he needs
a few years.
Like he needs at least 2 to 3. At least 2. Okay, if you give him the time he gave Hugh Jackson, he'll figure it out. Hugh Jackson got 3 years and like 2 games.
He might have got 2 in a couple games.
Yeah. He
was 2?
It was 2. Because he was 0-16 that 1 year, and that's a big year off.
That was his fault though. But yeah, they gave Hugh 2.
If you give him like 2 to 3.
He need a full 3, but he might fuck himself up before you get to 3 years.
I think.
Like Don Gruden did. To be honest with you.
And I hate.
And
there's no way it can happen. But Urban has he can't stop doing it because he's Urban. But like, Urban is bigger than Jacksonville right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the headlines is Urban. Jacksonville is second. We
don't
talk about Urban.
We don't even know Trevor Lawrence ain't playing great.
Exactly. He's all about Urban.
You said weapons, weapons. What are you talking about? We talking about Urban Meyer fucking up still.
Robinson, you don't even know he's top 5 in the league in rush.
You don't even know. Don't even know.
Anyways,
but yeah,
we digress.
Going with that in Cleveland, looking at the quarterbacks in the conference. It may be best. It's probably too late now for them to do what Arizona did. They got rid of Josh Rosen early, moved on, got Kyler Murray, got a coach they liked. I don't know who the coach in Cleveland right now. I think coach may be a problem.
In Cleveland?
Yeah. Coach, I think he's okay. I don't think he's a better coach.
Let me give y'all.
Baby gotta go though. I think
that's easier said than done.
We'll see.
Cause he ain't terrible.
We're good.
I'm good.
We're good.
Yep.
Let me give y'all sneak fantasy pick of the week. T.Y. Hilton will be returning soon. I don't know how good you. If you looking at your deep waiver wire, he might miss this week and come back next week. He got his tonsils out. He have to miss 4 weeks. So if you're looking deep in the wide receiver, you're like, bro, I need a wide receiver. You might want to look at T.Y. Hilton because he'll be playing soon. Now, to see how good he is, I can't tell you that, but it is T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah. But he does have Carson Wentz as the quarterback.
Carson Wentz not bad though. I mean, like he's
moments.
And as far as fantasy goes, that's all you need is the moments. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking fantasy.
If you got Carson Wentz, I wouldn't start him. If you got Carson Wentz,
I mean,
you got Jonathan Taylor. That's the only guy I'm starting on that offense.
Well, the bye weeks are starting to come around.
He got the most fumbles in the league since he 2016 or something. Crazy.
But the buys are starting to come around. Yeah. So you're gonna have to play some players that you don't want to play.
Somebody in,
especially if you're in a deep league.
Yeah.
So
good point.
That's my deep fantasy pick of the week.
Good point.
You got Darrell Williams and you got Devontae Booker because Saquon Barkley can't stay healthy to save his life. Please get well soon, bro. That he had that baseball on his ankle It was only a sprain though, but he had that base. I done had a sprain before. It didn't get that big, but like them boys.
Crazy.
I show it to you. It ain't nasty, but it's like, man, he just can't. He stepped on somebody's foot. He can't stay on the field. He can't.
You talking about a team who need a quarterback. Dan Jones might not be dancing in New York.
Yeah, he might not be.
But he got skills though. I just feel like New York is.
I take care of the ball, man. He got to value that ball. That's the main thing. Some of these young quarterbacks they're just a little bit too risky with it. You know, and if you're not Lamar Jackson, you can't afford to be that risky. Lamar Jackson, he's risky, but for him, he'll make up for it. Like he had a fumble on Monday night. He'll always make up for it. He's trying to switch hands again. What's up with him switching hands? Like it's ain't hoop, bro. Ooh, yeah, his ankle was
swole, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Like
baseball.
Put
a little bit of baseball in there.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Get well soon, Saquon.
Man, they whole team out. I mean, Dan Jones. They talk about he could clear a concussion protocol this week. He might be able to play this Sunday. But then they just lost.
Bro, he came up. He was slobbing, everything. Like, bro, look like Wilder out there.
Yeah. Oh, he got KO like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't even think they caught him with the helmet on that one either, because he kind of threw his helmet. He did it himself. He went head first on the slide, and like it was unavoidable. Like he whacked himself.
Hate to see it, man.
Daniel Jones good though. He's like top 5 in the something. Let me go look at it. The yards too. Like he tossing that bitch around, but like the team sucks.
The old line's still terrible. That's what it is.
Yo, but let's get into these games. Yeah, you got anything else you want to talk about, brother? We good? We good? We good?
We good.
Okay. Tampa Bay and Philly. The game's in Philly.
You going Philly?
No, I said the game's in.
But he said Philly immediately. I was like, he going.
The game's in Philly.
I'm going
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
He wanted to say Philly because he's a contrarian too. Sometimes he can't help it. So
Philly will cover though.
They're gonna cover the spread.
Spread 7. Philly will cover.
They only Tampa Bay only gonna win by like 3,
4, 5, like something like that. Something like that.
4, 5.
Yeah. They'll cover. They'll cover. I'm just saying they'll cover.
Miami versus Jacksonville.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 1-4 versus 0-5.
You know what, man?
In London.
I think.
It's in London.
Yeah.
It's in London.
You know what? With the headlines being off urban this week, with everything going on with John Gruden, I think Jaguars won.
I'm going with the Jags.
I'm going Jags. It's over in London.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same they finally get their first win.
Only chance for them to get a win right now.
If they don't win, it's over.
If they don't win this, they might not win again.
Kansas City at Washington football.
Kansas City bounce back this week.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas City bounce back. But Heineke, I need you to go crazy. Heineken, that's what I'm calling Heineken, go crazy.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill, he healthy, he gonna play?
I think he's questionable right now.
I don't got him on none of my fantasy squads, so no. Hey, look, that's how I know about I don't got none of my fantasy squads.
Chiefs right now, but it ain't gonna be. It won't be.
Even without Tyreek Hill, I would still pick the Chiefs.
Oh, Tyreek Hill didn't practice today.
It's Wednesday. Thursday is telling. When you don't practice on Thursday, then it's scary season.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Chiefs right now. I'm expecting Tyreek Hill to play.
Yeah, so if Tyreek Hill doesn't play,
I'm
going to the Redskins.
Yes.
Damn, that close. Sorry.
All right, Rams versus gotta get close. Yeah, Rams versus Giants in New York.
Rams. Blowout.
Yeah, it's gonna blow out.
Not if Daniel Jones play.
Blowout.
Saquon out. It should be out.
Saquon ain't doing nothing.
With that offensive line, blowout. Darnold about to feast. Donald.
Houston versus Indiana. They're in Indianapolis.
Who won Colts?
This next game gonna be so intriguing.
I'm going Texans. They showed me something against New England this past week. You know that they lost by field goal, but Davis Mills, Steele, whatever his last name is, had a bounce back week from his 4 interception. I'm going Texas upset on the road.
Is it an upset?
Yeah, it'd be upset.
Yeah.
They both won 4.
Colts favorite by 10.
Yeah, Colts supposed to be good for real. They're just trash.
I'm going with Colts. This is the game that's enticing though, and it shouldn't be, but Bengals versus Detroit in Detroit.
This is enticing,
bro, because Detroit's not shitty.
You see the coach crying and shit, man.
Yeah.
I felt, bro.
I felt him. I felt like, hey,
I almost cried for him, but like, damn, what do you think is win?
Detroit, like, bro,
coach.
They done lost so many times.
I want these things to win, bro. I think they're gonna win.
But they should have had one win. That's it. That field goal against the Ravens shouldn't count.
Yeah.
But
they shouldn't have made that. I'm going Lions, man. I'm going Lions. Hope I'm wrong. I want the Bengals to win. I'm going Lions.
This is a chance for the Bengals to prove that the tide has turned, that they're not the same old Bengals.
That is a fact.
Because
this is a Bengals game to lose.
It is. That is a fact
Typical
too.
Bengals game.
What you going with, T?
I'm going Bengals. Sorry, I don't want to get that win so bad, but I'm going Bengals though.
My heart is telling me Detroit Lions. It's just, I don't know. It's just telling me everything is yelling Detroit Lions, but I am going with Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. But my heart is telling me, like, I'm not about to do the skip, the double play. If I was wrong, I was just wrong. I think Joe Burrow is good enough. But, like, everything in me is kind of like with the Wilder bet where I'm like, well, I'm going to bet 20. But, like,
it's about to get scary for the Lions if they don't win this week.
They
got the Rams next week. I think,
but the Rams are the type of team that'd drop one though.
Not in LA.
I guess the Lions.
Green Bay versus Chicago in Chi.
Shout out Justin Fields, man. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm about to say shout out. The Bears had a nice win last week.
Old-fashioned NFC North.
Damn, man. I wasn't too impressed by well, I don't want to say I wasn't too impressed by the Packers this past week. Come on, Packers.
Pack game.
Packers, but the Bears cover. And the spread is only 4.5. Bears just know how to play. That defense just know how to get to Rodgers. It's gonna come down to a field goal or something.
Ooh, this might be the game of the week for me. Chargers versus Baltimore.
Ooh. This might be. Where they at?
It's in Baltimore.
Oh man,
I'm going to the Chargers.
I want to go to Chargers, man, but Lamar is on a fucking tear.
He's on fire.
He's on a fucking tear right now.
We talking about her. He's in the run for a second MVP.
Oh yes, he is.
It's going crazy.
They're just a little bit too dependent on him, though, man.
That's a fact too.
I'm going Chargers, man. I want the Ravens to win though. Lamar, let's bring it home, baby.
It's tough. The reason I'm picking Chargers because like it's just they're coming off a short week. Ravens coming off a short week, and then a comeback win, like the most emotional win.
Emotional comeback win.
This could be a letdown.
Mm-hmm.
So
and a slow start. Monday. Slow start.
Yeah,
it's slow start. Chargers is over.
Facts.
Minnesota.
More Chargers.
You got Chargers.
Chargers.
Okay. Minnesota versus Carolina. T, what's up? Talk to me.
First off, last week going against Detroit pissed me off. We was up 10 with 2 minutes left. We let Detroit get the lead with 37 seconds left. That was terrible coaching, terrible play. And the fact we only put up 13 points with that offense is beyond me. I do this every week, so you know who I'm rolling with. But
even Skip can pick when the Cowboys gonna lose sometimes.
But Skip double down.
No.
Skip double down on his bet. But win or lose, it's still time for Zimmer to go. Like he's a great defensive minded coach, but like the guys he bring in, like the offensive minded guys run offense, it's just bad. It's just bad. And also with this, I don't trust. I mean, USC Sam Darnold don't trust Darnold at all. So, I hate USC quarterbacks.
Facts. Ryan, talk to me.
I'm gonna go Panthers. I'm gonna go Panthers with this one.
You pick us against every week. You have not picked one game.
I'm supposed to lose last week. You're not supposed to lose last week. You fine. I'm supposed to lose that game.
I'm going with the Panthers.
Yeah, but you said it. You just said it. I lost that 10-point lead.
We did with 2 minutes left.
I had no business losing that game. Like I'm about to lose it.
Yeah,
I had no business winning that game either.
Dumb as hell.
Maddie went crazy on fantasy.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When Dalvin Cook doesn't play, like Alexander Madison, bro, he eats.
He go off.
He eats.
Arizona versus the Browns.
That's this game of the week for me.
Yeah, not for me. I got Arizona winning by like 14 points.
If they lose, if the Browns lose this game, Cleveland media gonna be on base his ass.
Scary sight, scary night.
It's gonna be scary. But I agree. I'm going Arizona. I think I'm going Arizona. I'm gonna put it against quarterbacks. I trust Kyler a lot more. I trust Baker.
It ain't gonna be a quarterback, so it'll be the factor. It's the running backs.
Browns
had that style of play where they can keep Kyler Murray off the field. Just run the ball and pound the ball, control that clock, and that defense is legit. No matter who they playing. So I'm on Browns home.
Best in the league.
Okay. You pick Arizona.
The Cardinals gotta lose eventually. They 5-0. They gotta lose eventually.
Las Vegas versus Denver. I'm going with Denver because Las Vegas is in flux right now.
Yeah, anything in turmoil. But you know what? We're going out of there. I'm gonna go Raiders.
That's tough.
I'm gonna go Raiders. Yeah, it's tough.
They just in flux.
They are.
They in flux, and I'm not sure Derek Carr is not that much better than Teddy B at the career. So I'm on, and he's got his weapon, Cortland Sutton back too. I'm on Broncos.
Yeah, Las Vegas. They
in turmoil right now.
Yeah, they're just in a lot of turmoil. Dallas versus New England. It's in New England. This is the type of game Dallas could lose because Belichick is still a decent coach. He's a good coach. I shouldn't say decent. That was very
funny.
that was very belittling and slighting.
He all right.
He only got a couple ain't cool. But this pick is more or less that we just clicking right now. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
This is the game where
they can lose.
Cowboys should show their dominance.
But it'd be close too, though. Like the New England will cover the spread, like you've been saying all night. They'll cover the spread. Yeah, they should.
It's going to be close. I don't know who is either Dak's going to lead y'all and get the field goal late, or Max is going to turn the ball over. But
one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two is going to happen.
One of the two.
Yeah, I'm Cowboys rolling right now. Just roll it down the road.
Yeah, Cowboys rolling. I think the key is, honestly, man, like Zeke is, I think, number 5 in rushing right now in the league.
Three.
Put them 3 rushing, top 5. Okay, them 3 right now rushing. Crazy.
Derek Carr number 1, Nick Chubb number 2.
Shout out Zeke, man. I think y'all should definitely continue to showcase on the offense, man. I do think y'all should win. Dak throwing more than 35 times, y'all won't lose though. I'm going Cowboys.
And this is a turn. This is how we said. This is a chance for the Bengals not to be a Bengals. It's a chance for the Cowboys to prove they turn, like, Dak is back. What they should be.
Yeah, but if they throw heavy though, if they throw more than, I would say, like 30, they throw 35 times or more, they're gonna lose.
Seattle versus Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh.
I'm surprised NBC ain't flexed this game.
Yeah,
switch that game, especially once Russell Wilson went out.
Yeah, they should have.
I mean, no disrespect to Geno, but they just had that same draw no more.
You know it. You know he ain't rest.
One thing we didn't touch on, Juju Smith is out for the rest of the year.
You better or something, bro.
Give us some Juju.
And unfortunately, I mean, Antonio Brown was right about, like, he ain't that guy. He isn't that guy.
And B was right about a lot of shit. Right about John Gruden too.
Facts.
Who?
And B's right about a lot of shit.
Antonio Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And B's right about a lot of shit. Right about Juju. Right about Ben. Right about John.
Oh no, Ben had a great career. He Hall of Fame quarterback.
Nah, what AB said about him? He was a backstabber. You're right. Shit.
But I'm going Pittsburgh on the road. I'm Pittsburgh at home.
Bucket.
Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh. Going Steelers. Ooh, WNBA Finals going into OT.
Think let me try it.
Let's go, Candace.
Yeah, let's go, Sky.
She got one, don't she?
Yeah, she got one.
LA. Let's go, Sky.
Win one for the career. Then we got last one, Monday Night Football.
Taurasi, she got voted the best player in the
in the history of the league. Yeah,
she
is.
I agree.
It would have been Cooper before what's her name? Cynthia Cooper.
Cynthia Cooper.
Mm-hmm. She's
But when you gotta you can't be the GOAT from who was it? Cynthia Cooper. You know what I'm saying? We're saying who is it? Cynthia Cooper. Nah, GOAT is it's Diane Taurasi. Nobody is guessing who the GOAT is. It's Michael Jordan. I ain't saying who it is, but look, everybody even it's LeBron James. Kobe. Them the three players. It's LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe. Can't be Cynthia Cooper. Coop what?
Who's playing for?
Buffalo versus Tennessee. It's in Tennessee. Buffalo's winning. Tennessee can't score enough points. Tannehill hasn't looked that great. Julio get healthy. The offense is looking very stagnant. It's not looking great. Derrick Henry's doing what he does. He's top 5 in rushing even after contact.
Crazy.
Before contact, if you put before contact, after contact, he's top 5.
Different.
He's a monster.
Crazy.
You say Tennessee can't score points?
They can no, they're not scoring the way they should.
37, 27, 25, 33, and besides week 1, 13.
Bro, they're not dominating, bro.
I mean,
they can score, but I'm saying, are they going to hang with Buffalo? That's the question. But they're scoring. They're scoring points.
God, they ain't hang with Buffalo though. Josh Allen, another MVP candidate. I think that's my top 3 right now. MVP candidates. Maybe throw Brady in there.
So you got to throw Brady in there.
You throw him in there because of respect, but they took a big.
Brady is balling though.
They got blown out though. They took a blowout loss. They got the ass kicked. That put him number 4 to me. Maybe he ain't number 1.
Who got a blowout loss?
But it's weak. But it's
didn't they the Rams?
Rams beat their ass. Beat their ass.
But it's week to week. I mean, because you could say that Steelers loss Buffalo has was a bad loss. It just it fluctuates.
Yeah, that's why I say number 1. I say he ain't running.
So we all right. Well, so that's before I think Kyler will be number 1 because he's undefeated right now for you.
Yep.
All right.
Said all right.
I'm going Buffalo, Tennessee covers.
What's the spread?
5.5.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cover. They ain't covering that. I'm going Buffalo. I think it's gonna be like a 10+ point game.
The Falcons got a bye this weekend.
Yeah, bye week.
And the Saints as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry because Alvin Kamara.
And by the way, the Rams didn't bust I was about to say they ain't bust the Buccaneers test. They lost by 10. I'm sitting there
but that game, that score doesn't. If you watch the game, bro, that Rams dominated that game.
Yeah, beat down pretty bad. You watched the game, the score was not that. The score was close, but the game was not close.
The Rams dominated that game.
The game was not close.
Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys.
Now, for real though, y'all, I think y'all are playing the best. Honestly, I think y'all show the least weaknesses. I think right now
we can't beat Tampa. We can't beat Tampa Bay though. I want to tell you that we won the Super Bowl, but now what I'm
telling y'all had them. Y'all there's too much time left. Y'all won that game, and that was week 1. Y'all, the way y'all defense playing right now?
Yeah, y'all probably win that right now.
Shout out to Trayvon Diggs. He looking like he might be defensive player of the year.
I know you ain't there right now, but I know you don't like Dan Quinn, but he got
Dan Quinn, what's up, baby? You trying to go to the cookout? Dan Quinn, we bring you to the cookout. I don't know if you're fool with black people, but I'm a Cowboy man. You coming to the cookout, baby, because the Falcons garbage. Right, and guess what? The Cubs want to mess with the Falcons is trash.
So when we talk about Alabama, they caught that L too last game.
Oh yeah.
Alabama caught that L. They 5th right now.
They'll get in because they're not gonna lose another game.
Oh yeah, and Ben Simmons showed up at the arena.
Oh dang, yeah, that's a topic. Golly, yeah.
Folded. He folded.
He definitely. Well, we don't know what he's gonna do though, but he's
gonna play.
He showed up and got to cope with that. They might not let him play. It might be like, he came back.
I feel like he gonna be the hard. He gonna do a hard coming out like out of shape.
I think so.
I mean, he'll play, but
he can't do that. Let me tell you why he can't do that. Because like the last time he was in shape, he didn't look good.
And you got a point. Like if you want to increase your trade stock, you can't come back out of shape.
Like right now, people's people's ready to pay for James Harden still because the last time he saw him when he was in shape, he was good. Like last time we saw Ben Simmons, it was like, bro, I'm not trading for him.
I don't want you right now. Anyway.
I wouldn't say it's so much of that. It's more so of what he can do in the playoffs. Because regular season, yeah, we know he put in over the regular season, but we know what you're gonna get in the playoffs.
My Ben Simmons coming out shooting all threes, man.
Oh,
man, check this out. It's been a great week. Everybody can use mask up, get vaccinated if you're into that kind of thing. That's how if you're into that kind of thing, if that's your thing, and you just like, I want to do this. Your body,
your choice.
It's no, just hear me out. It's for free. If that's your thing, do it. If it's not, I'm cool with that too. But
mask up.
There it is. Hey, look, he know that. Here you go. But
mask up.
Vax or not, please mask it up.
Y'all stay safe. Wash your hands.
Y'all stay safe.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass. I know you hear me. Wash your ass.
This is Down to the Wire 513 episode 203.
Love y'all, man. We out here
next week. Peace.
Deuces.